Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Tuesday morning. Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well this season. I got a word for you. Tap in, kill your flesh. Kill. I feel like this is gearing more towards the guy right now for some reason, but whoever it's for, get in where you fit in, right? Kill your flesh. Here's the thing, as we know, again, the higher we go, the more God will increase us. Well, with comes that increase is also more people, more temptations, more discipline, things like that, right? You're going to need more and more the higher you go. So you can't move at level 1 like you would at level 4. You can't move at level 2 like you did at level 6. And disciplining your flesh is just, it is what it is. What is your area? We all have our vices. We all have our struggles. What is that thing for you? Is it porn? What is it for you? Is it weed? Is it sex? Is it what is it? What is your thing? Let me know. If you're brave enough, comment in the comment section. What is your thing? Right? Whatever that thing is, that is going to be the thing that the enemy literally uses to entice you. Right? Now, mind you, God is watching you because God already knew what he disciplined you from and against in the last season. Not to say that these things will never rise up and be a struggle again, but God knows what he called you to discipline yourself from. This is why, again, we hit those seasons of delays and all that stuff, because of course it's a process and God have to really work on us in those processes, even though we think we're ready and we don't need those processes until those doors open and you're like, whoa, wait a minute, hold up, right? hold up now, wait a minute, right? And then it all hits you like, okay, now I see why X, Y, and Z, because God knew A, B, and C. And obviously I thought I knew, but I didn't know what I would be up against, right? But whatever your area is, your vice, your area of struggle, that temptation for you, and we all have something, and it's different for some people, same for the some, whatever, different for some people, but the same for some. Whatever that area of struggle is for you, that is going to be the area that the enemy is going to tempt you times 10. Times 10. So whatever it was at level 1 is going to amplify times 10. What you going to do? You going to mildew or barbecue? Remember when old folks say that? You going to mildew or barbecue, right? What you going to do? Are you going to pass this test? Because trust me, the convictions will convict your head off. So it won't be something like you're like, oh, I really missed it. I forgot that God brought it to my attention in the wilderness. No. He's going to bring it back to your attention through convictions over and over, right? But now this time, those convictions aren't going to like be in your ear every second, because you should already be to the point that if you get convicted one time, you know to straighten up, right? So for some of you, I'm telling you guys, some of you are already here. I love reading your emails and your testimonies. But for some of you who are still waiting and you feel like there's nothing in sight, that's where you're looking the wrong. I promise you, you're not, well, I can't promise you because everything's different, but you're not going to see it coming. It almost seems as if we want to see like the blueprint of how it's going to work, who it's going to be, when it's going to happen, where's the place. Like we want to really see how God is going to unfold it, but it's not going to happen like that for some of you. For some of you, you're going to see absolutely nothing. I mean, nothing in the physical realm that makes sense. It's like, God, why is this thing so heavy in my spirit? Right? Why have you given me a promise about this? Why is this? Why is that? But nothing in the physical realm make sense. It's just going to appear. It's just going to appear out the blue. And you're going to be like, but I was looking that direction. I was looking for this date, this time, this month. And it's the complete opposite. Remember, we're not God. God gives us, all the things that we need to know that he's working, but we can't create how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. You only know what he told you. But when it happens, please, I beg you, please go back to that pack you made it with God. Go back to that pact you made with God. Go back to what God told you you couldn't, shouldn't, and bet not do. Because there is no way in the world you went through this long process, this long journey, right? All the crying and all the, God, where you at? And all this other nonsense that we done, harass God's nerve, honey. Done lose our edges and our hairline, stressing about everything. And now God finally opens the door or starts to, show you that he's really, really working. And it's like any day now, literally any day now, just to fumble when we get there. Right? Just to fumble after all that. Just to fumble to get thrown back in the wilderness. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. No, you ain't going back to the wilderness now, right? So I wanted to share that. You guys have a great one. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.